streets, I just stare up at the sky. They say you got all they bring back to mind.
Sound like a gentleman.
And the answers I will find. I will find there's a hundred ways to get it. And
Yo, shout out my nigga CJ, man.
chaos in the street.
Shout out my brother CJ, man. Providing the music for Walk Me to Pod. Episode 23. 23, man. Episode 23, man. Playoff edition. Walk Me to Pod.
Let's get it.
Episode 23. My boy Calm Wolf. As usually, D to the other side, but D got sick today, so we gave him the day off. But now it's to the right of me. Calm, Jordan, Killer Calm. You already know, he ain't need no introduction. Calm Wolf, man. Y'all already
Kick in
know,
the
man.
door.
You already know, JD.
JD. Guys too for me.
Yo, first round of the playoffs lately, my nigga. It's been nothing but shows all around. There's a couple series right now. I can already see. I want the series to be over. I want the series to be over. I ain't gonna lie. Like Boston against Orlando. I want that to be over.
Truthfully.
Like I wanted Boston to smack them. I want it to be over. I want to see how these next few games, Miami versus Cleveland, go. And if it goes exactly how Game 1 went, I just want that series to be over.
I agree.
I just want that series to be over.
I'm cool on that series as well, bro.
But we're going to get into Miami and Celtics later. I want to start off with Golden State. The Golden State series against the Houston Rockets. Amen need to strap up. Amen Thompson. I'm a big fan of Amen Thompson. Not saying that he did anything wrong in Game 1, but Steph Curry had over 30. So they need to find a way to either slow that down. You ain't slowing Steph Curry down, but you need to find a way to slow that down.
Alright, to be honest, to all my youngins out there, to all my pros out there, if one thing ain't working, what do? You go to your next bag. Steph Curry went to the off-ball bag. They had him on ball. He was all right, okay, I see what y'all doing.
Yeah.
As soon as he went off ball, it was quiet. They didn't game plan for that. And that's what the playoffs is about, Houston. Game plan.
They young. Houston is young, so being in a battle with two. I'm wilding. 4 playoff tested players and Jimmy, Draymond. I said players. 4 playoff tested individuals on that team. Whether it's Draymond, Steph, Jimmy, and Kerr.
Right.
They got 4 high IQ basketball minds there. If one way is not going to beat you, the other way is going to beat you. Steph Curry moved on to that off ball, which opened things up for Jimmy Butler.
Yes, it did.
Come on, man. These are 2 high playoff performers. Houston got to find a way to strap up. If it's not going to be Amen, it got to be Dylan Brooks. Sengun, you got to do exactly what you've been doing like in the regular season. Bring that up into this Houston series against Golden State.
Thanks.
And y'all probably be fine, but I see this series I still see it going 6. Golden State beat them first game. Let's see how it's second. By the time we shoot this episode here, by the time we go on live, that second game should be done. And we'll talk about it then.
Sengun, I'm gonna say this too, man. Don't let Draymond punk you, bro. Game 1, he took your heart, gang.
Yo, no lie, like shout out Sengun. No, Sengun been standing up. Draymond, he's gonna do that. Draymond gonna do that. He gonna poke at the soft man in the group.
You better than that, bro.
But Draymond knows exactly what he's doing. He's a high IQ basketball player and he's a great defensive player at that. Jalen Green, he's the reason why I didn't have Golden State winning this series at all. Not saying they don't have a chance because every team has a chance, but Jalen Green's one of those. He's the player that's making me like, yo, Golden State's not winning. Houston's not winning this series. If you're depending on Jalen Green to provide you 4 winnable games in this series, I don't trust it. It might happen, but I don't trust Jalen Green to give you 4 winnable games in this series. And he's one of the key guys in Houston.
Yeah.
He's one of the key guys in Houston. And if he don't step up, Houston don't have a chance at all.
Yo, Houston, this is a bad case of just a bad matchup. There's great playoff matchups across the conferences, but for them, they got the worst team you want to go against.
Yo, veterans.
They got no experience.
Champions.
Right. No experience against
champions.
Hungry champions at that. You know what I mean? Like,
champion and then Jimmy.
And cause now Jimmy ain't got no chip. Now he like, nah, hold on, y'all, don't slack. Now I need a piece, yo. So they up now.
And I like Houston. I like Amen. I like Jalen Green. I like Jalen Green a little bit. I like Sengun. I like Ime Udoka. They gotta strap up. They gotta find a way to stop Jimmy Butler. They need to find a way to stop Steph Curry because these guys here are gonna blow. It's gonna tear them apart. They're gonna tear them apart. And I'm not trusting Jalen Green. Jalen Green, you gotta make me a believer. 4 winnable games, I think it's too much for me.
Not show up at home that says a lot about inexperience.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And they playing at home. And they playing at home. They ain't even playing at Golden State. Come on, man. Let's be real. The next series against Detroit. Detroit just tied it. They won 1. They won 1 against New York. Tied it at MSG. Kate Cunningham went for over 30. MSG met motorcade, man.
Yeah, man.
How you feel about that series, man?
All right. So, I believe that the Knicks still gonna pull it out in 6 games. But, listen, if Karl Anthony Towns gonna come to play, that boy K is gonna have a field day with Jalen, with Mikal, with OG. It don't matter who you throw on him.
You want me,
Nah, I'm cool, bro. It don't matter who you throwing because, like, I'm not gonna lie, he finds a way to not only get his teammates in the game. All right, cool. I got the best defensive matchup. I bet now it's time to play me. All right, cool. You think I'm chilling now? Now I'm about to turn up on you.
I'm about to turn up.
So this Knicks team, this is not the same gritty Knicks team that we've known to be the past few years, truthfully. And going into Detroit. They got the momentum right now. So Knicks, you're looking scary, but I'm gonna trust Jalen Brunson. He clutch player of the year. He's not gonna let his team just fall by the wayside. Even though Cat is thinking about it.
Yo, I'm crying. He's trying to sabotage them. Cat trying to sabotage them. I see the game plan.
Bro, but honestly, that series is actually one of my favorite series to watch this playoffs. Honestly. For the simple fact, it's defense based. You're not gonna see too many people open threes. Somebody getting an open lane. You're not gonna see too much of that in this series. So I will Knicks. Good luck on the road. Just take 1, and then you gotta come back to New York and stop playing games.
I feel the same way about this series here. It's one of my favorite series to watch. One of the most tough it out. One of the most physical series in the first round. I still got the Knicks winning the series, but damn, Detroit could have won 2 of those games. They had an 8-point lead in the 4th quarter in game 1 and blew that one. Came back game 2, they in a similar situation, up 8 in the 4th quarter, and they pulled it through.
Same as that game.
Come game 3, Detroit, and mind you, they won that game with 12 turnovers. 12 turnovers that game, cracked 100. They wasn't supposed to win that game, and they won it convincingly. Now they went into Detroit. Karl Anthony Towns had a bad game 2. That was without Isaiah Stewart there either.
Right.
Isaiah Stewart was
the issue right now.
Tobias Harris was moving him out the spot. He tried to post, and Tobias Harris was moving him out the spot. Tobias Harris.
That's sad.
Tobias Harris. Mikal Bridges could play like that because he's the 3rd star in that team. Between him and OG. They the 3rd star on this team. So when they drop in 10 points, when they drop in 13 and things like that, you can already see it. They're not getting the same attention Carl and Jalen Brunson is.
It shouldn't be.
They're not getting paid to be the 2nd star and the 1st star. Karl Anthony Towns is getting paid damn near getting paid max money to be dropping 10. That's not gonna cut it because now you depend on what OG, Mikal, and Josh Hart to make up your points. New York already don't have too much scoring coming in. They got Jalen Brunson that can go off. Shout out JB.
They got scoring and to me it's rhythm shooting. When they in rhythm, it's lit. If they don't have a shooter, Mikal, but he's turning into that rhythm shooter now. He's not going to clip it up 4 or 5 threes. Haven't seen it this season. Not to say he can't do it. I'm just saying, that's not the offense for them.
Jalen Brunson saved them from a lot of situations. He's saving them from a lot of situations. Karl Anthony's got to play better. Mikal Bridges got to be playing better. OG got to be playing better. OG strapping up, so I can't really.
Yeah, come on.
I
bro.
can't really put too much blame on OG.
Some gotta give, man.
He's strapping up. I'm not putting blame on JB. JB's doing his job. Mikal Bridges playing like a third star on the team. You see how every other third star on the team is playing. Some of them is not delivering.
And
Kyle Kuzma.
I gotta say this. I gotta say this too. Even though he fucked his bag up a couple years ago, shout out to Dennis Schroeder, bro. He has been stepping up in both games. He has hit a lot of clutch shots. Not only has he hit the clutch shots, when Cade goes to the bench, yo.
Yeah, man.
I got you.
He's been playing them both too to end games.
You know what I'm saying? And then they gotta finish the game back. But when Cade's on that bench, it's a different type of rest when you know you could chill for a second. Like, I bet he gonna hold it down and really turn up the pace.
And I like it because it also gives somebody that can handle the ball when they pressure up on Cade able to be the two guard. Detroit got to clean up those mistakes. They can't keep getting away with causing this much turnovers and winning games. That's not gonna happen. You cause that many turnovers, the Knicks are gonna come back and bite your ass. They're gonna come back, whip your ass, and then leave. You cause 12 turnovers a game in this series, you're gonna lose 4-1. You're gonna lose 4-1. Yeah, I gotta clean it up, make it more efficient, lose the turnovers, and go through New York.
Super right, because that game one too.
Same shit.
Fourth quarter? They had that 24-second clock violation.
New York went on a 21-0 run.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
From a turnover.
And I'm saying this about the Knicks. I've been saying it since mid-season, damn near whole season. They lose this series, New York. I'm telling you, the way they looking, New York Knicks fans is looking to blame 3 people.
No.
They already got it. They already got it written down. They already decided. They could drop 30 a game. They already decided they're blaming 3 people. Cat, Mikal Bridges for the 5. They let him forget that we traded 5 first-round picks for your ass. We traded fucking superstar package for your ass. Cat, Mikal Bridges, and Tom Thibodeau. They already got their names scripted. If we lose, I'm blaming these 3 right here. Something got to get. But that's enough of that shit.
You good, bro.
OG, you good, man. JB, you good too. The Lakers series.
Woo, we just finished watching that game 2, right? Yeah.
Game 2, they won 1 right now too. Luka was tearing them apart, man. Luka was tearing them apart. And Julius Randle went over. And Ant-Man was a little quiet this game here. But it made me realize, you get Luka going like that, where Luka just feels unstoppable. When Luka feels like that in a series,
right,
he usually gets out of it. He went for a triple-double right here, game 2. LeBron came in, added the 20. I believe he had like 9 rebounds.
Yeah, cooking up.
You let Luka and LeBron James feel comfortable enough in that level, they getting out of that series.
Good luck, my youth.
Shout out Jaden McDaniels game. He had an awesome game 1. Shout out Julius Randle. He had an awesome game 2. Shout out Rudy Gobert for doing what he did.
I'll say this about when you have. Alright, so there's levels to being a star. Game 1, Luka came out, had 16 points first quarter. This game, you say, you know what? Gotta get my guys into the game a little bit more. And that's exactly what he did. And within that, got him a triple-double. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's going to find his spots to score, but when he's playmaking and scoring, oh, shit. Good luck, bro.
Same thing with Ant. And when game 1, Jaden McDaniels went off. Nas Reed, we were just talking about Nas Reed, right? Nas Reed was going crazy too, shooting threes like he was Steph Curry. Ant was allowing these guys to go off, so that made the Lakers have a more difficult time guarding them. They couldn't. They had to leave Jaden McDaniels open a couple times because they pressured Ant.
Yeah.
Julius Randle this game here. Lakers didn't expect Julius Randle to go 25. These guys have to step up in order for them to beat LA. Whether it's Julius Randle, whether it's Jaden McDaniels, and Kel Alexander, any of these guys got to step up. Nas Reed, in order to beat LA, because those 2 juggernauts coming at you, LeBron, Luka Doncic, they already high IQ, might be the smartest players in this league.
Cerebral.
2 of them.
It's crazy.
And then JJ Redick at the coaching.
That's cool.
They need the role players to step up. They need role players to start having better games. Or else those two high IQ, two smart basketball players right there. Yo, let's get on to this OKC series. The OKC series, the Easter Massacre. The Easter Massacre. Moving on, today they played game 2. It was another spin job.
It was about 50, right?
What? That first game? Yeah. It was around they might as well have. It might as well have. It was the Easter Massacre, man. It was the 420 smokeout. OKC went in there and put belts to ass.
Grizzly pack.
The
Grizzly pack, right?
Yeah, they had that Grizzly pack, bro. They had that Grizzly pack. Cause it ain't no way. And then game 2 came on, and they spanked them again. I knew OKC was better than Memphis. We all knew. First seed against AFC. Let's get it out the way. I didn't know it was gonna be like this. I didn't know it was gonna be like smacking their ass.
I'm gonna tell you, my mans told me. He right. He was right on the chat. They wings, bro. They clipping everything about the Grizzlies wings.
Yo, they not wings. Yo, and then mind you, Desmond Bain arms like this. He got no arm reach, bro. Like Desmond Bain got T-Rex arms.
Facts.
So they got no wings. Jaren Jackson can't grab no rebounds. 6 rebounds. He grabbed 6 rebounds today, and I was like, yo, that shit was on the plus. If you bet on FanDuel, that shit was on the plus. Because they was like, yo, you betting 6 rebounds on Jaren Jackson, nigga, do it at your own risk. Jaren Jackson grabbed 6 rebounds today, and I was amazed. Good shit, Jaren Jackson. Added 20-something points. He's doing what he's doing. John Morant had about, how much did I have?
Tonight, I ain't get to watch the night.
John had 23 and 6, but it was off 10 to 25. Off 10 to 25 shooting. That ain't cutting it, John.
Yeah.
That ain't cutting it, John.
10 to 25 was wow.
And then everybody else was mediocre. Aldama had 10. That's all right. Scottie Pippen Jr. 13 and 4. That's well needed off of him. 31 minutes though. Yeah, that was well needed off of him. Zach Edey 4 and 7. I knew Zach Edey was gonna be unplayable after a while. He was gonna be unplayable. He played 26 minutes. I knew he was gonna be unplayable after a while.
These guys,
but they had Marvin Bagley coming off the bench for him. They have and then when Zach Edey out, Jaren Jackson's the bit. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
That's not the recipe for success. Memphis got to figure out a way how.
That's that new coach bringing Marvin Bagley into the offense. Cause alright, I'm gonna chill out.
Yo,
bro, what? Yeah, bro. They get spanked by 50. This is what happens when you have no coaching going into the playoffs too. I forgot to say that too.
That's that new coach bringing in Marvin back.
David Adelman been there for a while, and his pops was a great coach, so he'll hold it down for Denver.
Nah,
but for them, nah, bro.
Marvin back, but that's the thing. Like if Zach Edey's unplayable, you gonna have Jaren Jackson be a center. Hold on, let's be real. Let's be real. Marvin Bagley gotta play. He gotta play. Look, this series is over.
Dunsky.
This series is over. This series been over since the Easter Massacre.
50 points on a Sunday. I lost by 50 on Sunday.
On Easter. They must have gave up knowing how to score, man. You know it's that thing when on Easter, you gotta give up something. Memphis gave up their soul. Memphis gave up their way to score. Cause there's no way. Easter Massacre on the Memphis Grizzlies. This series is over.
Listen.
This series is over.
What's the point, bro? Dallas would have had a way better fight. Truthfully.
Yo, shout out Chad Holmgren, 20 and 11, 5 blocks. I told you at the beginning of this pod shit, at the beginning of the season, he's up there with Victor Wembanyama as far as skill.
He nicer than Wemby. That's my thing.
Chad
I
can
don't
do
like Wemby. Got roll, but we gonna different time.
Come on, J-Dub, 24, 6 and 5. J-Dub on 10 for 19. Come on, then Shea, 27, 8 and 5.
Okay.
Come on, man. Then 10 for 29 is a Shea out there just chucking.
But the thing with him, I watched game 1. I didn't get to see game 2, but the thing with him, truthfully, is that, bro, like, he's more so pulling back this round.
Pulling back, he shot 29 times.
Yeah, because he's trying shit.
Yeah, like,
He's trying shit right now, truthfully. You know what I'm saying?
After whipping their ass, he like, yo, hold up. Let me
Trying
practice for next round. Let me see if he shots. I know I'm gonna get next round. Let me practice it this round.
Real shit.
Cause nah, this is insane.
He practicing on them, bro.
Hey, this is insane, man. I ain't even gonna waste no more time on OKC versus Memphis Grizzlies. This series is over. This series is over.
Bring out the broom? Nah, yeah.
Next is bring out that, bro. Bring out that. It's over. It's over. Between both of these games, between the point differential, they could beat them next game. Just the point differential.
Right.
But yo, we moving on to the best series in the first round. We got to get off that series and move on to the best one. Denver against the Clippers. I told you off camera. I just got a feeling. Whoever get out this series right here is going to the finals. It's going to the finals. Whoever get out this series here. As good as OKC is playing, if Clippers got a healthy Kawhi, if Denver has Nikola Jokic, this right here, I think the winner of this round here, to me, the winner of this round here is moving on is going to the finals. That's how good the series is.
This series is, bro. First game OT, second game win by 3. Oh my goodness.
That series right there, man, game 2, it came down to that last 3. Nikola Jokic missed it. But it came down to that last 3. Game 1 came down to the last possession as well. This is going head to head. Kawhi Leonard was absolutely magnificent that game 2. And they only beat them by 3.
What you gonna do with them? What you gonna do?
A healthy Kawhi, I told you, Kawhi could retire and be like, yo, anytime I was healthy, a lot of people wasn't seeing me. Wasn't going eye to eye with me.
A lot, bro.
And if they were going eye to eye with me, I was scaring them.
And the best thing too is now he don't have to do everything. You got Norman Powell. You got James Harden who could turn it where he wants and play make for Zubac. You got Zubac who's willing to help and bang with Joker. So, Claude, this is probably your best team that you've ever had assembled since you left San Antonio.
Norman Powell been getting away with Kawhi playing well too. He's been getting away with it with Kawhi playing well because I'm not gonna say he had a bad game 2, but game 1 it wasn't Norman Powell. Game 2 it wasn't Norman Powell. If Clippers is only winning by 3 and they losing by 3 too, they need Norman Powell to step up. They need James Harden. Well, I ain't gonna get on too much James Harden. James Harden went for like 8 in the fourth quarter last night. James Harden's been playing magnificent as well. I love James Harden too. Zubac been playing magnificent.
I'm gonna put James Harden as my clutch player of the year just cause. Why not?
Nah, he ain't gonna win it. But he's definitely been he definitely had a terrific season. He had a terrific 1 and 2 games. Zubac, like you said, been out here eating. My boy Zubac. The way him and Joker battle, we have me dying because it's straight 2 big boys going at each other.
One moment in the game, Joker ran up, sprinting that fast. Zubac too. I'm like,
I like that about Zubac though. Yeah, go eye to eye with him. Go eye to eye with the 3-time MVP.
Thanks, bro.
Go eye to eye with him. I like that. Kawhi, come on, man.
That shit going 7 games, bro. I thought it was gonna be 6.
No lie though, Jamal Murray. I told you before the series that I had the Clippers beating Denver because Jamal Murray took a step back during the regular season.
Yeah.
Playoff Jamal Murray came back.
No.
He came back and he's delivering. He 23 last game, 9 and 17. First game he had a terrific game too. Chris Brown. I'm gonna call him. Sorry, Chris Brown. Is it Chris Brown or Chris Brown?
I call him Braun, bro.
I call him Braun too.
I call you Chris Brown. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not, but whatever.
Care what you did.
5, 6, and 2, terrific. Triple double for Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter 15 and 15, but he's out. Cause I don't know if he's out, but he got the shoulder strain.
He fell
He got the shoulder strain, but 15 and 15 for Michael Porter is 6 on 11.
Yeah,
Michael Porter was out here.
But the thing is, all right, this is where coaching comes into play. David Adams did a great job with Westbrook was playing well.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Porter Jr. and Westbrook on the floor at the same time.
Yeah.
In that fourth quarter, he took out Westbrook. And Michael Porter Jr. did step up. Of course, he did his thing, but like, I feel like that was the mistake. That was your hustle.
It was. Russell Westbrook deserves his flowers for these 1 and 2 games right here. They said that Russell Westbrook is the perfect analogy for him. You know that box that people hit on Mario Kart, when you hit it, that it has the question mark and you don't know what you're gonna hit. You don't know what you're going. That's Russell Westbrook right there. You hit the box and you don't know what you're gonna get. You might get two threes in the fourth quarter from him, 2 clutch threes. You might get 2 turnovers from
you get that start, you be lifting.
You might get that blue shot. You might get a banana.
Oh, the banana, not the banana.
That's Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is that box from Mario Kart where you don't know what you're gonna get. You might get the blue shell. You might get the banana. But that's Russell Westbrook. When you get the blue shell though, you win a lot of games when you get that blue shell from Russell Westbrook. When you get that banana, you feel it. You feel it.
Yeah.
But these game 1, game 2, been magnificent for Russell Westbrook. He came in the clutch. He's the Hall of Famer that he is. He came back. Jamal Murray, playoff Murray, is back. And he's been delivering to Nikola Jokic. Aaron Gordon has been Aaron Gordon lately.
Until Kawhi hit him with that twing.
Yeah, OD, bro. But he deserves a lot of credit because he's defending their best player. And that's Aaron Gordon's role.
Backs.
In them.
Don't ask me to shoot no threes.
I mean, Aaron Gordon, shout out Aaron Gordon. But that Clippers, Denver series, they going head to head. And that's the best series in the first round right there. Whoever gets out of that series might go to the finals, Dave. And I'm telling you this.
I'm keeping Clippers in 6, man.
I'm going Clippers in 7. I had them in 6 too, but I got Clippers in 7.
Keep it.
The Pacers, Milwaukee. Oh man, Milwaukee. There's just so many questions about the Milwaukee Bucks, and it all leads to one. Giannis' situation is Giannis happy enough to stay in Milwaukee. And Milwaukee has given him nothing since the championship that they won. They've given him nothing. Nothing to even tell him, like, yo, you have this.
They actually took from this nigga.
They took from, like, yo, you want to trip with this guy? He gone. You want to trip with this guy too? He gone. Not only is he gone, not only do you trade Drew Holiday, you trade him to a team in the East. Well, they traded him to the Blazers. But the Blazers ended up getting rid of Drew Holiday and giving him some bullshit. Like, yo,
success.
Milwaukee, Doc Rivers, the Kyle Kuzma acquisition, Dame Lillard.
I tried, yo.
The blood clot. He came back tonight. It wasn't quite Damian Lillard, but he came back tonight. But Milwaukee, the blood clots on Dame Lillard, like, you got Kevin Porter Jr. out there, he's balling, but he ain't moving no needles.
No needles.
Bobby just came back from the weed. Was it weed?
No.
What he had? What Bobby Porter had?
So it turned out it was a supplement, like he had PEDs type shit.
Oh.
Yeah. He didn't know though. He was jacking.
So they got Bobby Porters on steroids, and it still came by a game. It still came by a game.
It was something. Yeah, he said, he took. I don't know. It was in his system, and he took
damn.
they get drug tested.
Yeah.
I forget how often, but
he didn't like. Granted, he said he didn't know he was taking this stuff. But come on, Milwaukee they got Bobby Porters on PEDs, and they came by a game. They came. Look. Milwaukee got nothing but questions, and it all leads up to one: how are they gonna take care of Giannis? And it goes with, is Giannis happy enough to stay in Milwaukee? Pacers been taking it to them. Pascal Siakam been playing ball. Miles Turner, Benedict Mathurin, Tyrese Halliburton. They called him the most overrated player in the league. And he's been busting Milwaukee ass these first 2 games.
I'll be there.
Milwaukee, man.
Right.
Hopefully you get out this series, but you would leave this series and stay in this series with more questions than answers. And it all leads to one.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Did Indiana sweep the last year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. It's the same. Nah, if they sweep y'all again, Giannis, get out of there first off. But I don't have them getting swept.
Yeah.
But I will say this much. I've been talking around the city here, talking to my peoples. A lot of peoples agree with us, bro. It's Doc Rivers, bro. He's not the coach that's gonna get you to the championship. And you seeing it with like what type of offense? First off, they have no offense, bro. Look, watch the games again. 1 and 2. Carl is mad at Kyle Kuzma. He getting the ball thrown at him. Yo, eat! That's I bet. What type of rhythm you gonna get with that? Giannis they playing ISO ball with Giannis. He gonna get his numbers. It's cool.
Yeah.
But who else? What type of system is in play? There was none.
Like, the only reason I'm giving Doc Rivers a slight in this series here is because before Dame got there again, who Giannis had? Gary Trent. He had Brook Lopez. He had Kyle Kuzma dropped a donut. Like you said, I blame Doc for not putting him in positions to score. But I told you off camera, just the love of the game I have will get me 2 rebounds. Just the love of the game, just like, come on, like, you can't drop a donut and be in the 6'10", the third star on the team.
You gotta add being 6'10". You have to.
It's the same problem niggas had with Cat. Yeah, Tom might not have drove plays for you in the second half of that game. But get to the paint, right. and Tom Thibodeau can't write Tobias Harris moving you off the spot. They can't write that. They can't they can't coach you being assertive.
Yeah,
same thing with Kyle Kuzma. Doc can't coach that. And if that's what y'all giving Giannis to work with, y'all need to stop playing with that man. Y'all need to stop playing with Giannis like he won't leave your ass high and dry.
I get it. Niggas want to be like Kobe, be like Jordan, stay with your team. This is not the same NBA. Fuck all, excuse my language, but screw all that, bro. Like, for real. Get out of there. If they not trying to help you win, leave, bro.
Milwaukee ain't LA. So it ain't like I have the state of LA to keep me. Like, the team's trash, but I live in LA.
Right.
He plays for Milwaukee. He loves Milwaukee, but
come on, man.
It's not enough for him to play with the mediocrity.
When last time Milwaukee had chips? Is Lou Alcindor?
Yeah, to Lou Alcindor, man.
I can't help
Lou
this
Alcindor
man.
Before he moved to Chanel.
Facts.
But
I can't help him.
That's not the guy you want to play with, Abe. I'm telling you, as a franchise guy, you have one of the top 5 players in the league. You take care of that man. Same thing Denver has with Nikola Jokic, except Nikola Jokic still has his core.
Right. Like
the core people he want to chill with. Giannis ain't even got none of them in there. Yeah, except Brook Lopez, Bobby. But look, Tyrese running through him. And
run it.
Milwaukee, step your motherfucking game up, man. Cause y'all slacking out here. Celtics series. I just want to say one thing about the Celtics series. It's time for the Orlando Magic to take the step up as far as growing up. I'm glad the Orlando Magic is getting a chance to go up against the Boston Celtics because eventually Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner are trying to be, or at least have the same success as Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. As a duo, as a win duo, the success that you want to have, it should be what Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown has accomplished. So take this series. You're not beating the Boston Celtics. You're not beating the Boston Celtics. But take this series here to learn how they move, how they play together. Learn what it took for them, like what it took their team to put around those two to win games. And learn, but you can go up to your front office and be like, I need a KP, I need a Drew Holiday, I need this. Shit. Learn from this series and know what you need.
KCP there still, right?
Yeah, he's in Orlando, but he's having a bad series so far. But just take from this series what you need, learn from it, learn what Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown got around them, and know what you need.
Listen, man, if I'm Trae Young, I found my way to Orlando.
That'd be a dope team for Trae. That would be a dope addition for Paolo Banchero. It will get him easier shots because the way he's getting his buckets,
bro, he working
dumb hard, bro. And it looks easy because he's a bully.
I'll put it to you like this. It looked like he's literally burning thousands of calories in one possession.
And it looks easy because he's a bully. And
Right.
he's strong as hell. But yo, he's working too hard to get these buckets. Paulo Banchero's supposed to be getting spoon fed. Like yo, pick and roll, bam, bam, boom, bam, bam, boom. All the Paulo Banchero, but instead he's bringing the ball up 90 feet. And he did dribbling, taking a long two. Hey, come on, man. Taking a long two. Foot on the line at the 3-point line. I'm like, oh, nah.
Miss Bad He's out.
Like, and he's delivering. Like, Paulo Banchero's having a good series. As in right now, they only played one, and he dropped over 30. Paulo Banchero, I just wish he was getting easier shots. You shouldn't be, 2 points for you shouldn't be having your foot at the 3-point line, and you shooting it from back there. Like, that shouldn't be your way to score. But like I said, as two wing duos, take what you can get. Take what you can learn from this series. See what Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, see how they work together. See what it takes to win a chip. The players around them, and learn, because you're not beating the Boston Celtics. This series over too.
This year,
we got one more series. This one pains my heart. The Miami series. Miami versus Cleveland.
I ain't gonna lie. Let me keep this one to you. I have no words for these Cavaliers. If you don't sweep them, what we doing here, bro?
The way Miami plays, I need to watch the second game. I need to watch the second game and see how Miami answers back. Miami just doesn't have enough firepower to compete against these playoff teams. Defensively, I trust them enough to have a defensive scheme to stop these teams. Offensively, they won't be able to put up enough buckets to beat a team like Cleveland, where they have Donovan Mitchell, they have Darius Garland that can go off, they have two bigs and a bench. Ty Jerome went off that first game. Ty Jerome looked like how Darius Garland and these other second stars should look like.
Thanks.
Ty Jerome performed. Miami dared Ty Jerome to beat him, and he beat their ass.
Having his way.
But Ty Jerome played a terrific game one. Miami's focus was to stop Evan Mobley, to stop Jared Allen, to stop Darius Garland, and they did a good job at that. But then Ty Jerome exploded. Donovan Mitchell had a good game, and then it kind of blew up from there. Miami don't have an option like that. If a team stops Tyler Hero, it might be over.
I gotta be honest, bro. I know Donovan Mitchell's nickname is Spider, but when he's playing like this, he's Donnie B.
Yeah, Donnie Bravo, Donnie Bravo.
B, bro. When he got the team moving and grooving, and he cooking too, that's Donnie B.
Donnie Bravo, yo.
Nice. Spider for the regular season.
Yo, like I said, I need to watch that game too. I need to see how Miami responds. By the time we do the live, I should have an answer.
Yes, you should.
Are they going to get swept, or is Miami going to make this a competitive series? I should have an answer for you by the next game here. But God bless Miami. I hope they make this a long series, but I don't see it.
No.
As in yet, I trust Eric Spoelstra. I trust Bam, and I trust Tyler. Well, I know that. Tyler just became Tyler. Hey, you got a crow before you walk. Come on. You got a crow before you walk. But I trust Bam. I trust Eric Spoelstra. And Tyler Hero hasn't been fully healthy through a lot of playoff series, so that's why I said he got a game I trust.
That's true.
But I trust Bam and I trust
a lot of those runs. Hero had to be up, broken hand. All that. Yeah, bro.
But I trust Bam and I trust Eric Spoelstra, man. That's why I got to see game 2 and I'll see how they respond.
All I will say though, I'm gonna say something wild. Matter of fact, not even wild, man. Shout out to my old coach, Coach Howard. He used to say this too. There's a lot of parity in the league, in the conference, and what that means is that one day you could be up, and the next day you could be playing shitty.
No.
So I'm gonna say this to Cleveland: don't play down to your competition, bro. Get Miami out of here, so you can get some rest. Because whoever you play in that second round is coming for your bean, bro.
And that's not Miami. Is not a team you want to be playing with. Like, just try to get them away fast and easy, and move on to the next round. But that's not a team you want to be really playing. Like, nah. The way SGA is doing, like what you said, he's practicing shot on Memphis. Donovan Mitchell, that's not a series you get to
Trying
catch the shot.
shit.
Go out there, end the series, move on.
I ain't gonna lie, what's worse, bro? A nigga trying shit on you, or you actually competing and you just can't beat these niggas?
Nah, I'd rather compete and I just can't beat them. Like, I'm trying everything I can. Niggas, hold on. First of all, niggas is trying shit on you and you in the playoffs. You in the playoffs, bro. Niggas is trying shit on you. Nah.
Yo, watch game 2 again. See if I'm lying. Shay's trying shit, bro.
Shay out there just throwing it up like nah. Don't let OKC kids start building bad habits. Go in there,
right.
finish these teams. First, you're a young team.
Right,
Go out there and finish these teams and move on up. Don't be playing around if you OKC. Finish these teams and move the fuck on. That's my only suggestion for OKC. Be as good as you are to these teams as fast as possible. Beat them as close to 4 as you could and move on out. Because after this round here, is where the real party starts. The real party starts after this round here.
Might lose 2 games straight and come back. Oh, I thought it was first round 1.
You might go from 4-0 exactly to 2-0 to, I'm like, wait, hold up. Nigga smack the shit out of my mouth, man. Like,
It's 0-2.
Man, 0-2. I was just playing against Ja last week. And now this week I'm 0-2. OKC, finish these teams off and just go on. Try to finish them off fast. Because playoffs is a different
This
league.
shit is no joke, man.
But yeah, that's all the series right there, man. But we are going live on Thursdays. On Thursdays, catch us live. We trying to get onto playback. But as of right now, catch us on Instagram Live. We getting on that Twitter Spaces as well. Catch us on Thursdays live. We getting in there talking playoffs. We talking the game of the night. Follow us there. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Walk_me. No, I'm sorry. Follow us on Instagram. Walk_with_with. What's your name? Take 3.
I got you.
Yo, say the Instagram, man.
Instagram. Wait, the Instagram? I don't even know the Instagram, bro.
The Instagram is walk_with_me_the pod on Instagram.
Underscore that.
It's on Twitter. Like it's on Instagram. You put the space and it automatically goes underscore. But Instagram walk_with_me_the pod on Instagram. On Twitter, walk with me TP. On TikTok, walk with me the pod. On YouTube, walk with me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on that live, and we out of this bitch. Walk with me, episode 23. Peace.